Hello. Hi. Okay, thank you. Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to start in a moment the great contest between Grandmaster Donchenko and Grandmaster Alexei Shirov, two of the top players in the world today. And we are going to witness the great game, and I will have help with commentaries.
Hello.
Sasha Starr, my wife, 8 times Canadian chess champion, international women master. Say hello now.
Hi, everybody. Looking forward to that good game.
And also our great Marty Hirsch will help me with commentaries as well. And later on, we will be joined by Grandmaster Mikhail Marin. So game is to start anytime now. Alexei Shirov has white pieces. Now, what do you think he's going to play? Maybe, just maybe e4, although he can play almost any move, as we know. So get ready and let's the game start. And
E4, correct.
Correct. Marty, what do you think Donchenko will reply with?
C5.
C5.
Really?
I think so.
Okay, let's try. But he can play e5 as well.
I don't know. We'll see. I think C5, but maybe you're right. Maybe.
C6. Oh
Wow.
my God. So, Alexei.
D4, yeah.
D4, yeah, Alexei will play the open game, D4. I played in a few games, Blitz, knight C3. Okay, D4 obviously was played, and now we're expecting D5.
Yeah.
And the move comes in, I put 100 crowns, oh my God.
D5, you played.
Yes,
Yeah,
okay.
D5.
So, there are a few opportunities.
E5 or knight C3?
Good question. Marty, what do you think?
I'm going with knight C3.
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
And I put a few crowns. Opa, E5, everybody strong.
Oh my God.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
probably C5 now, F5,
Bishop
G6.
F5.
How about G6?
Bishop
Yeah,
F5.
Bishop F5.
Oh, Bishop F5. Okay.
And now?
Knight F3. Probably.
Yeah, knight F3 looks like a very natural move. Although Shirov could play something. No, he played knight F3. We're okay. So now black could play
Now
E6. Yeah. Oh, I wish I would know the theory of this variation better than I do.
Bishop D3, no?
Bishop D3.
Yeah, Bishop D3.
Or H3 and G4. I don't know. Maybe H3 and G4.
You know, I feel that Bishop E2. Oh, okay, I was right. Bishop E2.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So, okay, actually among leaders now, Victor Maga is in first place, 629 crowns, followed by Edgar Rivas, Roshan Jamaraman, and now Victor Maga won another 205 crowns together with Edgar Rivas, Dusan Milojevic, and Marian Tudarache, with he won 51 crowns.
Yeah, wow.
Okay, now interesting what to be played now.
Hold on.
Knight D7 maybe.
Yeah.
Everybody likes knight D7. H6 is another move to look into.
C5.
Oh, C5. We're all wrong.
Yeah.
And there are all stakes are there. So now next white move is very important. What is going to happen?
Okay, we have possibility. Bishop B3, C3.
Maybe to take.
Take on C5, yeah.
I would take on C5.
Yeah, you can do that.
But Alexei Shirov may do something entirely different. It would be difficult to get into mind of Grandmaster Alexei Shirov, what he's gonna
C4.
C4.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did anybody
And
guess?
Victor Magal, okay, and
He guessed.
Gilbert Araujo, and Tudorache Marian. Okay, we have 3 winners of this move. Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
No,
C4.
it's
Knight
C6.
C6. What to do now? Take on C5?
The fire on the board.
Take on C5?
Okay, let's try again to take on C5.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, finally we
Oh,
did
boy.
something right. So now we have leaders: Victor Maga,
Oh my God, look how many
Gilbert
cards.
Araujo, Edgar
470.
Rivas, Daniel Fernandez, and Sasha Starr is here as well.
You won 285. Okay, G4. Look at that.
G4.
Oh my God.
Okay, so what's choice now? Bishop D3, Queen B3, Knight H4. Oh well.
What about A3 and B4?
No, Queen B3 actually was played. So now Black probably will play Queen C7. Although other moves are Queen C8 and Knight G6. Hard to say what's the right move here. I would rather defend the B7 pawn. Although,
What about
okay, Knight G6. And Edgar Rivas is a big winner together with Gilbert Araujo, and Daniel Fernandez, and Vadim Tsipin. Congratulations to all. By the way, it's the very first contest that I'm not assisted with late Michael Hofer. He was for the last years, he was always commentator on Chess Stars, and he was a very good friend of mine. And unfortunately, he passed away in January of this year. Oh my God. Okay, what's wrong now with Queen B7?
Yeah.
Do you think Alexei will play that?
I don't know. I like that move.
Yeah,
Knight
I
is
like it too.
hanging.
There are some other moves. Knight B to D2, Rook E1. Well, the most natural, of course, is to take.
Okay, let me see the board. Okay.
So,
what to do now? Knight is hanging, so you have to take on E5, right?
wait a sec. It's White's move. He didn't take on B7 yet. It's
sorry.
it's my prediction.
That's
though.
right. Yeah, White to move. That's right.
Okay, Alexei is taking his time. How's that doing on time, by the way?
Yeah, they're okay on time.
Oh, yeah. Alexei still has 18 minutes and Donchenko almost 20. He's playing pretty fast. It looks like he knows this variation inside out. Marty, would you take on B7? No. Marty wouldn't take on B7. He doesn't wanna ruin my day.
I would.
So what Alexei is thinking about? Knight B to D2, maybe. But if you played Queen B3, obviously the idea was to take on B7, unless there is some danger in this move. But I don't see one.
Okay, what happened?
Well, so far he's taking his time. Okay. So Queen takes B7, Queen C8. Okay, now what? The most natural move is to take on C8. Although Queen on C8 is not that threatening. Maybe Queen B3 to play. I'm not so sure. I'll just try to go with queen b3, just because Shirov is a very aggressive player, and I'm not sure that he would want to exchange queens so early. But we'll see. We'll see. So, what do you think Alexei will play? Queen takes c8 or queen b3? I don't know. Both moves have merits. According to Stockfish, queen c8 is better. I know that much. And not only me, everybody knows that much. Okay, so what is happening? So Alexei is taking his time. Yeah, it's very choice to make, whether to exchange queens on c8 or go back to b3. It's very unclear. Queen b5, there is another move, queen b5, but according to Stockfish, black is better after that move. So the question remains to take queens or keep the queens by playing back to b3. Okay, in the meantime, we have Victor Maga is solidly in the lead, followed by Edgar Rivas, Daniel Fernandez, Holberg Perez, Ginbert Aravia, Sasha Starr is still there, Peter Rabuli, Marian Tudorache. Very strong field, and well, all the game is still ahead of us, so a lot of things can happen. So Alexei is investing a lot of time, now about 4 minutes for this move. I'm just trying to figure out, when he was playing queen takes b7, so he should have expected queen c8, which is natural move, but it's a very important moment now. So interesting to see what will be Alexei's choice. Hard to say, really hard to say. I would play queen b3, but it's me. Alexei Shirov may have different opinion, or maybe he will follow my suggestion. Who knows? That's what's interesting about this model of democratic chess, when everyone has a chance to win, and it's really up to you to figure out what would be the right move, what Grandmaster, which move he's going to make, actually. So Alexei is still thinking, and it's an important decision, because this move really will be important to define the future development in future game. I'm afraid that after taking on c8, rook c8, black has quite easy game, because the pawns are hanging on c5, e5, and the white's development advantage may not be enough for all those weaknesses. Who knows? So Alexei is still thinking, and he invested a lot of time, probably about a third of all his time, in making this choice. That's how important is the next move. Actually, at first, the queen c8 was much preferable by Stockfish. Now it's still preferable, but the chances are equal whether one of these two moves will be made. Okay, we'll find out real soon, I guess. Okay, so you at least have 50% chance to guess between these two moves, because I think queen b5, according to Stockfish, is inferior move, and probably is. Although queen b5 is not that bad. According to Stockfish, black is much better. But at least it protects pawn on c5. It ties the knight, so e5 is also protected. Okay, Alexei took on c8, and obviously Donchenko will play rook c8. That's quite obvious. We have still Victor Maga in the lead, followed by Edgar Rivas, Daniel Fernandez, Holberg Perez. Okay, and now what's interesting, what Alexei is going to play. The first hint is h3. Okay, maybe we'll go along with that. Yeah, that was played. So is bishop c5 an option, because otherwise b4 is quite unpleasant. Okay, so let's see if he will take on c5 with bishop. No, actually he played a5, but is b4 still an option? Maybe. Maybe b4 is an option. So if b4, then of course black will exchange and probably will take with the knight on b4. Okay, Alexei played b4, so I think that black will take on b4. It's quite natural move. And white will also take on b4, I would imagine. Okay. Fine. So so far so good. And now most likely knight will take on b4, because we don't want to go into b5 and so on. So let's assume that black will take on b4, which happened. Okay. And now natural move is knight takes g4. Very interesting. The position simplified quite a bit, but there's still a lot of play. And now, now what? Bishop takes c5, probably. Although bishop d3 looks quite interesting too, but I think bishop c5 is a better move. And Stockfish agrees with me, as I can see. Okay, we'll find out. In the meantime, we have on a board Victor Maga still in the lead, followed by Edgar Rivas, Daniel Fernandez, Marian Tudorache made up quite well, followed by Roshan German, Michael Hofer's student, myself, Ginbert Aroya, and Peter Rabulye. Okay, everything is moving pretty interestingly. Now, okay, bishop d3 was played. Attention. So probably white will take on d3. So black is quite considerably behind in development. However, he's attacking white's weak pawns. But even if he'll pick up a few pawns here and there, white still will be left with at least one pawn up. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. So beside bishop d3, another option is c6. But Stockfish definitely prefers bishop takes d3. So very interesting what Alexei will play in this position. Bishop d3. Okay, we'll go along with this move. But after knight d3, c5, e5, a lot of weaknesses, but they were there before anyway. Okay, Alexei spent almost half of his allocated time, 20 minutes. So he now has slightly over 10 minutes left. Whereas Donchenko has 19 minutes. So essentially he spent only 1 minute on all his moves. Okay.
What's happened here?
Okay, so obviously black will take on d3. And
Bishop
although,
e3.
okay, we are waiting for knight d3 to be played. It hasn't been played yet, but it's going to be played.
Bishop
And
a3
now,
maybe.
Bishop h3 or knight b5. Knight b5 looks interesting.
Knight b5, I take on c5.
Looks like bishop h3 is an interesting option. Maybe Alexei will. First of all, he avoids exchanging another pair of pieces. Okay, other options is c6 and knight b5. Interesting. According to Stockfish, bishop a3 and c6 are almost equally possible moves. Hard to say, really hard to say. But, you know, I like c6 because it keeps more pieces on the board, and this pawn could be quite unpleasant on c6. On the other hand, it's quite weak. Well, okay, Alexei played very sharp move, knight b5, and Araya won 745 crowns. Congratulations. Nina Drabuli won 186, and Vadim Tsipin same, and Heidelberg Perez. All the winners in this move. Bravo. Congratulations to all. And
Knight
now,
b5. Oh, interesting.
so now knight g takes e5. Looks very natural.
Knight d2 maybe.
Well, we want to see whether black will take on e5 or not. Maybe black will not take. Another idea, maybe take on c1 and then
on
take
e5?
on e5. Yeah, could be. What do you think?
I think he can take on e5 right away. On c4 is hanging, on c5 is hanging.
Yeah, looks reasonable.
Yeah. I would prefer this was position for black. It's an equal position, basically.
But don't forget that Alexei is very sharp, and
that's true.
And he can build up an attack almost from nothing.
That's true.
Okay, so let's see. Knight takes e5. Another option is knight takes c1.
I think knight takes e5. Then bishop c5 is a threat.
Possibly, yes. Yeah. So move knight g to e5 is highly likely. Let's put it this way. And both pawns are quite weak on c4 and c5. But black may have some tactical tricks, including knight d6 and maybe...
Not black, white, you mean?
White, yeah, and then bring maybe another knight if there is a time to c3, e4, something like this. And opposition is equal, a lot of play here.
Yeah.
Marty, what do you think should be played?
Yeah, they took on e5.
Okay, so Marty already knows what's been played. So now knight d6, there is a move, bishop h3, knight 1 c3.
Bishop a3, I take on c4.
So then what to play? Knight d6. But that pawn will be quite weak on d6. What about bishop h3?
I take on c4 on bishop a3.
Indeed. Okay. So maybe knight Knight to g2, maybe that's it.
Knight d2, bishop c5.
And then knight e4.
I don't know what to do.
I'll just give
Knight
it a
d2.
try. Yeah. Okay, I put some crowns on knight g2, at least protect c4 pawn, and on, say, bishop c5.
And what if I
knight
take
e4.
on c5 with the rook?
You don't scared of rook
Yeah,
a8?
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, rook a8 would be quite unpleasant.
Knight d6.
Okay, obviously bishop takes g6.
Yeah.
That's quite obvious move. An easy one to predict.
Mm-hmm. And then take on c4.
Yeah. So this move is also easy to predict. Pawn takes d6. And then knight takes c4. Yeah,
Yeah.
that sequence is quite easy to predict.
Yeah. Knight takes c4.
What about knight takes?
No, I think it's knight takes c4. Now the d6 is hanging.
Okay, we'll try knight c4, but it's not even in the hints, surprisingly.
What to do now? Where to play?
So why this obvious move is not even in the hints? The hints are knight takes c1, castle, and rook d8.
Because d7 now. No, I don't know.
Yeah.
d7.
Yeah, so if knight takes c4, then d7 is very, very unpleasant move.
Yeah.
And then if king takes, which he must take, then
Rook
d1 wins.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? It doesn't win.
No? Why not?
No, because rook d1, knight c2 e5.
And f4?
f4 I take with the rook on c1.
Mm-hmm.
He took on c1. Mm-hmm. And now?
And now, obviously, rook takes. And then?
No, he can't because rook a8. Now white is much better.
Okay, maybe knight takes c4.
I take on c4.
Yeah, but there will be checkmate.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, maybe it's not too bad. Yeah.
Yeah, I think knight c4 is an obvious move, and I expect that to be played. The other moves are inferior, castle or king d7. So we're expecting knight c4. Okay, knight c4 was played. And now there are possible moves knight g2.
Knight g2, knight takes g6.
Or d7 check, maybe.
And if I take?
Well, if you take, then rook a7, and
I go back.
Then knight g2 possibly. So
you think d7?
D7 is the first hint of stockfish.
Okay.
And also the other moves are knight c3, knight g2.
He doesn't have that much time.
Well, yeah, he has 7.5 minutes. And Donchenko has 15.5 minutes. Yeah, Donchenko has a big advantage in time. And the position is being simplified in the last few moves. And it's still about equal. Okay, so what will happen is, yeah, Lex is taking his time because again, it's very important move to
d7 is a good move.
Yeah, it is. It is. The other hints, knight c3, knight d2, I don't like them that much. Okay, let me see who are the leaders. Victor Mamaka is still solidly
Oh
first
my God,
place.
1,870 points.
Yeah, but Rivas is not much behind him.
Mhm.
And Rai is third, followed by
Jeremiah.
Roshan German and Nenad Rabulia, Marian Tudarache, and myself, and Daniel Fernandez. Oh,
Mhm.
what a fight.
So you think D7, right?
I think D7 should be played.
It's a good
At
move.
least
I think it's a good move.
it's probably better than others. That's what I think.
To give up this pawn only this way.
Yeah, the pawn is weak anyway, so
Yeah, I agree.
it will go on anytime soon. And so this, at least you have some fighting chances to bring rook on a7, and black has to defend. And it's interesting what Alexei is thinking. Unfortunately, he's getting very low on time. It's only slightly over 5.5 minutes left.
Yeah.
But it's important juncture in this game.
So important?
It's important choice he has to have.
Yeah.
To make choice, and he played knight d2. Okay, so now knight takes d6, probably, obviously.
The only move.
Yeah. Okay, what are the other options? Knight b6, king d7. No, obviously he's going to take on d6. Yeah. Okay.
Of course.
And now rook c8 or knight e4 or knight rook d1 is another option to consider.
Knight e4.
So rook takes to c1 is automatic choice.
It's a draw, I think.
Yeah, that's kind of position is equal.
Position,
yeah, so most likely it will be a draw. But there are still a few moves left.
Take on c1 and castle, not castle, take on e4 I can't.
Yeah, there's still a few tricks.
That's true. That's very, very true.
Okay, so Donchenko is taking his time. Okay, Donchenko is still thinking on his move.
So let him think.
Absolutely, he has a lot of time. You're absolutely right. So let's see. Okay, I'm surprised that Donchenko is taking his time in this position because beside rook c1, I think he's taking his time to think what's happened after rook c1, and it will be his move and what to do. And it's quite unclear what to do.
That's true.
Really, I mean.
No, but you know what?
What?
Yeah.
But if he's not taking on c1, then another option is king e7, but it's not so good because rook a7,
yeah.
or king f8, which is another problematic move. For sure, it is problematic move. So, but Stockfish shows that it's equal position. But from what I see, White has a lot of threats, serious threats. Maybe it will come to the point that Black will have to sacrifice exchange, and I even don't see how he can do that.
Take on e4. And if check, king e7. Take on
h8,
h6.
Sorry, I will have two rooks. If he's not going to take here.
No, he will take and then take on e4. That's one of the possibilities. Maybe it's not.
Yeah, but wait a sec. He will lose his rook c8 check.
Yeah, but he took the knight on e4, so it will be an exchange, right?
Well, yeah, that's where it's all going to see.
I don't know if it's right, but it's one of the possibilities.
Well, look at the time. He's taking so much time now to solve this problem, really, what to do. I think it's a critical position right now. Okay, I'm trying to add Angel to the call.
To Skype, you mean?
To Skype, yeah.
Angel right there.
Yeah, okay. Hello? Yeah, I think Donchenko just realized how difficult his position. Hello, Angel, are you there? Hello? Marty, are you there?
I'm here. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to add Angel to the Skype call. Is he there?
I don't see him.
No?
No.
Okay. Do you think you can add him? His name is Angel.
No.
How can
I can't, because I'd have to find a Skype contact and establish the.
Okay, how can I add him to the call?
See in the upper right, add people to the call.
Yes.
Click that and then find him.
Okay, I found him, and then I go down.
And then click add.
Okay. Okay, I believe I add him. Okay, is he joined?
Not yet. Well, he didn't take the rook. Moved his king instead. Now what? Rook A7 looks good for white. Yeah, here we go. Boy, what's up now? Oh, did black mess this up or what? Looked like he was up a pawn, but now he could be in trouble. Oh no. Now what happens? Rook takes pawn. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Game has gone crazy. Now white's ahead. White's looking good here. Very good. Shirov really showing it here. Well, this game has gone a different way than expected all of a sudden here. My golly, what is going on? Huh. Turned into a big crazy mess here. It looked so tame for a while, like it was going to trade down and be very even, but now we have a strange endgame here. Looks like White's gonna grab a pawn and may have some winning chances.
Hello?
Oh, there you are. Now I hear you again.
Yeah, Marty, you see what I was trying to add Angel to a call, but what's happened, I started another call. So I have to figure out how to get him on this call.
Well,
Okay.
click add people.
Okay, yes, I pressed add people. I see Angel. I
Push
press
him.
on him and I put add.
Yeah.
Okay. Does it work?
Do it. Yeah. That's
Okay,
that's it.
Angel, me? Hello?
Now we're calling him. He hasn't picked it up yet.
I see. Okay, okay.
Looks like
Hi,
there's a
how's
ring.
everything
Hello.
going?
Okay, now it all worked out. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, perfect.
Hello. Perfect.
Okay.
Well, wild game it turned into all of a sudden. It was so calm for so long, and then all of a sudden it's gone crazy.
So it's very exciting finish of the game. Actually,
Yeah.
it's now
Time is
White
even
has
now.
overwhelming position. Now, what to do? What to play?
Yeah, White is winning.
Yeah,
H6 is the only move.
A6, H6. Yeah,
94.
Yeah, he did it.
Knight E4 is very strong.
Yeah.
Although Knight F3 is not bad, but I think I prefer Knight E4. It's more forceful, more up to the point,
Yeah.
and it's more centralized.
Yeah.
Okay, so Knight E4 is expected.
No, Shirov had more time. No?
Yeah, but they're
Same
almost equal now. Oh, there is Knight H7 move. Oh my God.
That's cool. Yeah.
Knight H7. Actually, I missed that
No.
completely. You think Knight E4 better? What about Knight F3 still possible? You know what? Stockfish believes that they're all equal moves. Although it prefers...
Knight E4 keeps D6 and F6.
No, I like 94. I put some crowns on 94, but who knows if I can play it. I don't want to lose these crowns. It's really bad. Let's
He
see.
can't play Rook F8 because I give him a mate on this.
Oh, Rook F7.
Yeah, with
F8. It's
96 and
okay. So Victor Mago is still in the lead. Bravo. Followed
yeah,
by
Victor Mago is the best.
is very
The
good.
best in contest.
And then followed by Edgar Rivas and Rashan Jeraman and Nenad Rabuля, Marian Todorache, Sasha Starr, and Michael Barron. Bravo. So very exciting finish of the game. I think there will be still a few more moves.
Game.
Oh, Alexei is spending a lot of time. He has slightly over 3.5 minutes left. Although he has considerable advantage, but he has to be careful about time. Because
yeah, but this is like a key position, and I think he is like trying to finish the game and spend a lot of time, but trying to see here what is the best move, because
yes,
like
absolutely,
really key position here.
Well, of course,
with the knight, you say he can go to H7, he can go to F3, or even to E4, and I think he to see what is going, if there are like some force in line or something like that.
Angel, you can tell in Spanish for some viewers what's happening in the game.
Ya, la verdad es que para todos los que me estáis aquí escuchando en español, lo que estaba diciendo es eso, ¿no? Que el caballo puede ir a muchísimas casillas, puede ir hasta H3 por ir con la ruta H3, F4, G6, puedes ir a F3 intentando ir a E5, puedes ir a E4, que es la que estábamos diciendo que es la buena, o incluso se ha comentado la posibilidad de ir a H7, que también controla la casilla F6. Entonces se está consumiendo un poquito de tiempo y vamos a ver cómo sigue la cosa, cómo remata esto Shirov, porque yo creo que va a rematar. Okay, this is like a little resume in Spanish.
Unfortunately, I don't understand Spanish, but it's very exciting to listen to commentaries. I like sometimes I love soccer, and when I'm watching soccer in La Liga, and they do comments in Spanish, it's very exciting. Especially
but I prefer when I see like the soccer games, it's more exciting. I watch La Liga because I'm from Spain, but the people from Latin America, I think there are better comments. They put like more exciting to the soccer games. It's really
Yeah,
funny.
exactly.
The people from Argentina is the best in that.
Yes, yes, I like a lot of their comments when there is a world championship. I always like when Argentina is playing, and they're very, very colorful commentaries. Okay, Alexei has slightly over a minute left. I think it's very careless what he's doing because he has fantastic position. But if he will be that low on time,
Oh, 97.
oh my God!
Yeah.
Look at what he did.
God.
Knight H7, and we have 5 winners who did exactly that. Wow, that's very, very, very. Very exciting. So what black has to do? King, knight f7? Yes, knight f7 was played. And now I think h4 is good.
Yeah, preventing. Yeah.
h4 with the idea to prevent moves like knight g5. Although, I mean...
Oh, there is f4, maybe f4.
Oh, g4! We should have known better.
G4.
But and now what black is going to play? King e7? King
Vamos,
e7.
Víctor ahí, joder.
King E7.
I don't know. I'm running out of ideas. E5 is another idea.
Knight on H7 is not good. I don't think so. Now
I'm surprised that he played such a complicated move, knight h7. He's so low on time, and he could play without any risk knight e4 or some other moves. But you know, Alexei Shirov is he's very inventive, and
Yeah.
well, you know his games like he's just fantastic. So what to do now? H4 probably.
Yeah, he needs to activate some way.
So eventually,
H4.
yes,
Yeah.
H4 was played.
Looks clear.
So what's now? Maybe E5.
G5.
Just try to prevent F4.
Donchenko won? No, G5. G5. Mm.
So beside E5, what other options are? King E8. I don't like that. H5 is even less. So I would expect E5 to be played in this position.
And knight E6.
See this knight on H7. It's a little bit stuck. However, the help will come from the move G5
G5, yeah.
very soon. Okay, so now Donchenko is taking his time. He has 3.5 minutes left. But his problem is not really a time problem. His problem is position.
Yeah.
Position is really, really difficult. Basically, what White is threatening very simple plan: G5 and G6, and to win the knight.
Yeah, really.
So that's why I think that Black has to play E5 and on G5 take and King D6, something like this, or even not take on G5, just play King D6 right away.
E5,
Okay.
yeah.
G5.
Okay, so listen to me. So now, are you going to play G5 right away, or you want to improve King?
No,
King
G5.
G2?
I think G5.
Okay, I will listen to all of you and play G5. Okay, and it was played actually. I won 231 crowns with this move.
Good
Wow,
for you.
good for me. Okay, so now I would imagine King D6 trying to untie the knight on F7.
Yeah.
Okay, that was played. So now there are two hints. One is Rook G6 and one is G6. For some reason, I think check is better. Maybe
I feel like G6 maybe is better.
G6. Okay, I will put my crowns.
Yeah,
okay,
G6.
bravo.
Yeah.
G6 was played. That's good. Okay, so knight d6 is natural move. Very interesting. What other moves? King, knight.
You have to move.
Yeah, king.
Knight d6 and
Okay, so h5 is natural move.
Yeah.
Why not?
You,
Yeah.
you need
Okay,
to do
now
something.
knight is protected, g6 pawn is protected after h5. So white has awesome positions. Like, okay. So what to do now for black?
So clear.
Well,
You
maybe
have to, you have to get, rook
maybe
a8, rook b8, whatever.
yeah, you have to bring your rook into
Yeah.
action.
Yeah, absolutely.
Although maybe knight e8 was possible.
Knight e8, you go with your rook, and
Yeah, rook a2 in this position, maybe.
Hmm. So what to do? Black is in very, very difficult position.
yeah.
Pawn on g6 guarantees advantage. So now it's up to Donchenko to find the move. He has slightly over 2 minutes left, and difficult position, that's a problem. See, time problem is not such a big deal because you can start playing faster and so on, but when you have such a difficult position against Shirov, that's a problem. If it wouldn't be Shirov, it still could be playable, but against Shirov, I'm scared that Donchenko just may lose.
I'm thinking a possibility maybe in the future if Donchenko is not care and go with the rook a8 and try to give some checks. Maybe Sirov have the possibility to go with knight g5 and try to push the pawn with the
Yes,
sacrifice of
I
the.
saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that, and Shirov is one who can actually do it.
Yeah, yeah.
He has no.
Knight g5 doesn't give you anything because I play with my king f5.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like checkers. You don't have
That's
to
right.
take.
That's right.
Yeah, that's true. So what to do now?
He has less time than Shirov.
Oh, there's another idea. Knight e8 was played actually.
Yeah, you
Okay,
move,
so what?
Sasha.
Why? Maybe
And
we'll
if I play rook f7,
I like rook f7 actually. So okay, it was played, and I won 204 crowns for this move. So now black has rook g8, king d5. Maybe rook g8 is better.
Who is winning right now the
Okay.
contest?
Okay, now it's suggested knight f8.
knight f8 check. Yeah.
Do you think it's a good move?
Mm-hmm.
Knight f8. Okay, let's put some crowns on that.
Oh, king h2.
Okay. Alvaro Hernandez won 1,275 crowns. Congratulations.
On what? King
On,
h2?
on King h2. Bravo. That's very, very good.
Yeah, you are in complete success.
So what to play? Knight g7? Okay, knight g7. And now white has knight f6. Knight f6 wins. Oh my god.
Yeah. You win the knight on h7.
Yeah, boy, it's getting really bad for Donchenko. After knight f6?
Yeah.
Yes, he played knight
Yeah.
f6. Oh my god. So what to do now? You almost,
Resign.
yeah, you
Yeah.
almost have to resign. What to do? Rook b8? Rook c8? Rook a8. Okay, rook a8 was played. So now white can play king h3, king g2, almost any move. Okay, maybe king g2. Or f3, or almost any move.
Knight f5 maybe.
Yeah, probably. If king g2, almost any move, knight can go to f5. What?
Oh, knight
Knight
f5.
e5?
Why?
What kind of move is that?
He's threatening the check in c7, but
But knight e8 is possible, and to protect.
Was it possible knight h5?
Maybe
he wants to go with the knight to f5.
Yeah, you see, if knight takes h5, king, knight c7, and he loses rook.
Yeah.
So knight e8 at least protects c7. Now they're both
knight e8, and against 98, maybe 93. Trying to go to f5.
Donchenko has only 15 seconds left.
Yeah.
14, 13, 12. King.
Oh, he takes.
So now rook takes g7.
Next move is rook h7.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now it's lost.
Yeah. It was better like 98, you say, Sasha.
That's right. Yeah, now really bad situation for black. Has to resign, maybe.
Yeah. But I think after 98 that you say, maybe he have like some 93, 95, and he lose the h6 pawn.
Yeah, that's right. He had some ideas. Okay, now king g3 eliminates the threat of rook h4. So king g3 is recommended. Okay, that was played.
Para la gente de español, aquí ya está para tirarla, para dejarlo claro que aquí ya no tiene nada que hacer Donchenko, ¿eh? Aquí le van a comer el h6 y está tiesísimo. Yeah.
Check.
Here, f3 or queen g4. Yeah, f3 you have a4, king g4.
Okay, king g2 probably easy move.
Or king g4.
Now king g4, there would be a check on a4 and so on, and you cannot go to f5 because there is a checkmate.
Yeah, checkmate. Yeah.
Okay, I won 295 crowns with this move. So what to do now? Rook a4. I don't know really what to play.
Yeah, rook a4. I'm trying to go to h4. It's the only try.
Rook h7.
Yeah, after losing this pawn on h6, it's really bad.
Yeah, I think when he's going to take on x6, it's a good moment to resign the game. He's not going to have more options.
Okay, so rook g4 check, for example. Oh, he resigned. Oh,
yeah,
my
he
God.
resigned.
Okay, Marty, please add Donchenko and Shirov to the Skype call. Okay, the game is over.
I don't have their Skype IDs.
Sorry?
I don't have their Skype connections. I'm not a Skype buddy with them, so I can't do it.
Okay, Marty, I got it. I got it.
Yeah, this was the key moment with the knight a4. Okay. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
So,
Okay.
Hello, can someone hear me?
Okay.
could you repeat me a Skype call because I think I didn't.
Hello, can someone hear me?
Yes, yes.
Alexei, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Yeah.
Excellent. Let's go to the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I
Hello?
suppose that
Yes, I'm here. Yeah, I think so.
Alexander missed the takes f7 check.
Yeah, okay, let's
Okay. Well, I suppose that this was a game of one move. I think Alexander missed rook takes f7 check. And
Alexander saw the
Yes.
yeah, because actually the position was drawn, but I don't know if Alexander saw the
has to give up the exchange.
But at first I didn't see it. When I played 92-94, at this moment I was convinced that black has to give up the exchange, and then okay, I thought it's probably still a theoretical draw, but white has some small chances maybe, because rook is very good on h8 already.
One king e7, and I have nothing better than take on d6 with rook f5 and rook d4, and of course, yeah, and the game is finished. But yeah, but okay, it was strange because I thought first I wanted to play knight a3, knight takes d6, knight b5, and then I realized that black has king e7 just like in the game, and then I'm simply pawn down and have to fight for some theoretical drop.
Can you move pieces on the board?
Okay, just a moment, because I have actually the window closed. Yeah, wait. So
Okay.
many. Yeah. Okay, just starts. Yeah. Okay. So yes, this. No, but okay. In this position, first I was choosing between knight a3, which is in fact a bad move, and d7 check, which is a reasonable move. And then I realized that I also have knight d2. But knight a3, so my idea was like in the game. So it's interesting that that defense that I indicated. No, it also works here actually. It also works here because after rook d1, black has king c6, and okay, it's actually yeah, rook takes d6, king takes b5. I cannot really attack black's pawn. But okay, I didn't see this, but I saw that black has king e7 here, and I'm simply pawn down. And okay, it's still a theoretical draw, but it's not what I really want. So at first I thought I would just play d7 check, so to use the black cannot castle anymore. But okay, I understood that here I have a compensation for the sacrificed pawn, but not more than this. I mean, I think I should play something like knight d2. Yeah, I think I should exchange. Although I can also play with two rooks because black cannot castle. I mean, my compensation is definitely enough, but probably not more than for a draw again. Okay, I was looking a little bit this position. I saw that I actually set up a lot of pressure, which is I'm definitely not worse despite that I'm pawn down, but it's hard to believe that I can also be better here. But who knows? Maybe this is what I should actually play. If I saw that the other line is just drawn, maybe I would choose it. Yeah.
You see, the Stockfish shows that it's equal position, but I think black is under pressure here.
Yeah. Okay. That's what more or less I thought, that it should be equal by computer. Yeah. That's why I rejected this line. But okay, there is some pressure. But yeah. But then I thought, okay, I play like this without risk. Okay, it was indeed without risk, but the problem was that it should be just an immediate draw, because when I played this, and okay, so takes, well, first of all, I'm not really going to win it if black takes on e4 and plays the knight of 6. It should be, but okay, some small tricks. Maybe I bring my king quite quickly, and okay, there can be some, but yeah, king d7. Well, but I saw it already when Alexander was thinking. So when I played knight e4, I didn't see this.
And if I play rook d1?
Rook d1.
Yeah.
You take with.
Yeah, because
black
I can win the rook on h8, but the king comes to take my knight, and then I'm losing the game probably. Well, at least pawn down end game. Yeah. Yeah. So okay, knight takes d6, of course, rook d8. I have to play knight f5 check and play 4 against 3 this way. So okay, normal. Yeah, and of course I have nothing really better than play rook d4 and offer a draw. So that would be, yeah. Okay, so then okay, as far as I understand that Alexander was playing quite quickly, so this was probably his preparation, yeah? Or...
I wouldn't say that exactly. It's just basically I looked at this line some time ago, but yeah. I didn't really want to get this endgame in a tournament time control game. So I just decided to play this here. But generally, white is a bit better everywhere here. So
Yeah.
now,
But,
of course, I don't have to blunder in one move. But
yeah. Okay, here, of course, I was trying to figure whether I'm really forced to change queens, probably, yeah, because
I think so. Because if you allow rook b8 with tempo and then bishop c5, black is generally very, very well.
yeah, I realized that this pawn d4 is a strong pawn, but I did nothing wrong myself, because I think queen takes b7 is correct.
No, of course. I mean, if I just ignore the pawn, you have to take it.
Yeah. So it's I mean, I analyzed it long time ago with when probably theory wasn't so advanced. Yeah, I remember some analysis on this d3 move, and I think both bishop d1 and rook d1 are okay, but
Yeah, no, I think
knight g6 is definitely stronger. Yeah.
There are many moves for black. I think most of them are a little bit worse, but I mean, in a rapid game, you can play almost anything. So.
Yeah, but okay, but now the white's problem is that I'm kind of forced to enter this kind of endgame, and it's very difficult to find even the way for small advantage. Yeah. So, okay, here. Well, I don't know. A3 was just like trying to play something, because I don't want to give all the possible squares, but who knows. Looks okay, A3, right? Okay, 92.
Yeah, I think 92 is the main move for what I analyzed. A3 is just very forced. But
okay, so 92 is it's okay.
Actually, 92 was one of the hints by Stockfish.
Yeah, no, I understand that it's. I mean, it's definitely more critical, more fighting, because the way I played it was almost like changing everything. So yeah, 92 is, but it's very complicated position. It's like you make one bad move on later stage and you're already worse with white, and this is something which I always try to avoid. Yeah, so I don't like this, psychologically it feels very bad if you get up with the worst position as white. So that's why. Yeah, such moves now like 92. Yeah, normally I would like to make them only when I have analyzed them at least few moves more, and I think I actually did, but some like 5 or 6 years ago, and unfortunately my memory is not so good. I remembered more or less that white has to enter this end game, but then what to do there I couldn't remember at all. Yeah.
Oh, but if you played queen b3, you must be prepared to take on b7.
Yeah. Okay, so I played a4, a3, and b4. Okay, to be honest, I also missed this bishop d3 move. That was another problem. When I calculated, for some reason, I thought black. I expected, I think, something like d3 and then taking the pawn. Yeah, but then I figured that I might have actually a promising position, because black king is still in the center. Well, still, of course, it looks very complicated. Of course, I mean, hard to say what I'm doing next, but I just thought, okay. What would Alexander say about this position? Is it?
No, I just probably because the line up until bishop d3 is forced, and I think after exchanging on d3, I just didn't look at knight b5. That's I looked at other moves, but okay, it's generally after the exchange of bishops, I should be able to play this position by myself reasonably.
Yeah. Okay. Knight b5. I understood that it might be a little risky, but I thought somehow it was like my last chance to create at least some complications in the game. But I don't know. But okay, I don't think I'm worse after knight b5. Yeah.
No, of course not. I mean,
what would Sasha say? I mean, Sasha Starr. What would you say? You looked at this with computer. We didn't. I mean, not during the game.
Not really. No, Alexei, really, I just saw the hints of Stockfish. But remember, the hints are instant. They show what Stockfish thinks at this very second. Because sometimes, if it's longer, it changes its mind.
Of course.
So it's not really important what Stockfish thinks.
Yeah.
Because like in
Okay.
1 second, it doesn't think much. I think anybody can think in 1 second, whatever.
Yeah. Okay, of
Maybe
course,
better.
knight takes looked like the most natural way, but I don't know. Well, if bishop takes, I play knight d6, the same story, but then knight is still on g6. So yeah, this looks much, yeah. And the worst thing is that I cannot really do anything except knight d6. I didn't want to play it, but I had. If I move my bishop, then I lose this c4 pawn with a temple. So
Yeah, that's the only move. 96.
yeah, I didn't see any other move at all. And okay, I understood that here. I think after castling is just equal, yeah. Or well, I'm trying to play some bishop a3, but I don't know what. And knight takes, but the immediate knight takes c4. It looks like this was, yeah, this was not possible, I think, or at least dangerous, yeah. Because this is.
Yeah. I mean, even if it works, I don't really want to make it work.
Yeah. Okay, maybe. Yeah, but well, at least for sure I have enough compensation. But maybe I don't have a win actually. Rook takes c1 is threatening, and I don't. I think no. Yeah, okay. I calculated this line, but I calculated it badly. I thought I play rook a7, change rooks f4, knight c1, rook takes c1 with a check. But of course, knight c6 comes in the end of the line. So yeah. Okay, so that means that I should make some move like bishop, I don't know, f4 or bishop b2. King comes to. Ah, but then king can also go to e7, not necessarily to e8. Okay, maybe bishop b2, so king e8 looks like the only move, and yeah, okay, I don't know. As black cannot castle, I suppose that my compensation should be enough, but enough only for draw, of course, not for more. No? And some move like knight c3. And, well, I don't know. Maybe, or maybe black is in time to get big king to g7, and I'm worse. Maybe I'm not good here. Yeah?
Oh. Knight e4 maybe.
Yeah, knight e4. I thought king f8. Oh, I need to get some threat against f7 pawn. Otherwise, I'm simply pawn down. But I don't know if I'm in time for that. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, looks like I'm in time. I can play this. Then if king g7, knight d6, and then f4. And okay, looks like at least I'm getting it
you're
back.
okay here.
Yeah, I don't know. It's well, it looks like it should be more or less equal because black doesn't have castle. But yeah. Okay, and castling, the immediate castling, I thought I would have to play something like bishop a3, but I will remember I was really very worried about this position because I felt like my pieces are misplaced. But then I saw that after rook d8, I have rook d1. And, well, I don't know. Still keeping this pawn or not rook d1. Because knight takes c4 is what I'm trying to avoid. Or maybe just knight d2, yeah? Or then knight c4. I don't know. It's. I don't know. Knight c4 is not so. I mean, I should be all right in this position because. Okay, my bishop is bad, but I think I have some move like this. I don't know. A little strange position. I don't know. It's if rook c3. Yeah.
Very complicated.
Okay, I see that computer thinks that it's about equal from what I can see on the screen, but in general, of course, my bishop on a3, I really don't like it. It looks like such a stupid piece, and I don't really know what to do with it. But maybe I don't even have ideas like rook a2 and rook d2 because the knight takes f2 and rook takes a3, and I'm pawn down again. So I don't know. Can I really but maybe if I'm just quiet, I don't know, like king f1, g3, or g3 first. And then king f1, king e2, maybe it's no, but now I see that evaluation drops. So what's so I don't know what's the right move then.
You have to try all moves until you will see that the valuation doesn't drop.
Well, recommendation, rook DB1.
Rook DB1.
Yeah.
Well, it's not an easy move for a human to make. I have to admit, because because you feel like your bishop on a3 is going to be lost quickly. But okay, it looks like the rook's activity is more important. Rook b7, maybe rook c7. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And the bishop would go back to c1 then too.
Yeah. So it's okay. So that's. Yeah, so this was, of course, the easiest way for black. I mean, not only that black equalizes, but also I'm kind of still struggling a little bit.
Yeah, but this 2-pawn c4 d6 looks quite scary. So you're trying to get.
No, I was thinking that maybe I also have knight e3 here, and then if at least if black takes the c4 pawn, I can try place my bishop better. But I see that engine doesn't like it, so I have to find the move that engine likes. But during the game, I definitely didn't see one. Yeah.
No, short castle was probably good, but I just underestimated how many problems tactically there would be after takes and knight c4. So, I mean, short castle probably does the trick, but I just wanted to go for the lazy option. But actually, basically what I played in the game, I just thought it's much simpler.
I can't type. Why is my keyboard not working?
And I think I should probably go now. So it's just if nobody minds, I still have things to do today. So
okay, yeah.
Okay, thanks everyone. Not so happy about the game, but well, I hope it was entertaining.
Okay, Alexander.
I hope the public enjoyed it. Okay. So,
yeah.
Anyway.
Okay.
So we have to play for Grand K and Grand KB in the European Club Cup. You are playing it, I think.
Exactly.
So,
yes.
Okay, so at least we tried.
Thank you, Alexander. Alexei, we have somebody who wants to ask you something in Spanish.
Yeah, of course.
Angel, you there?
Shirov, tengo una pregunta para ti. ¿Qué le dirías a toda la gente que está siguiendo este torneo, que es de España o de Latinoamérica? ¿Cómo le animarías para que se animen a jugar este tipo de torneos?
¿Pero qué tipo de torneos? ¿A qué te refieres?
Bueno,
¿Lo que hemos jugado ahora?
Claro, que ¿cómo les animarías a la gente a que venga a Chess Star a ver estos contestes y a seguir las partidas, que han sido muy interesantes?
Sí, bueno, yo creo que simplemente tenemos que dar información, porque creo que la gente tiene que entender que ajedrez hoy en día no es solo chess.com o lichess, ¿no? Que hay muchas más páginas interesantes como Chess Stars y a veces ahí pasan cosas incluso más interesantes que en Chess24, ¿no? Por ejemplo, hoy hemos jugado una partida más entretenida que la de Carlsen contra Nakamura, supongo, ¿no? Bueno,
sí, y más que las de chess.com, del Rubius y todos los que han llevado últimamente. Desde luego ha sido increíble. Muchísimas gracias. Muchas gracias por responder, Shiro.
de nada.
Okay.